So today I am finally building a TBR cart, and I'm also going to go over every single book on my physical TBR and count them. I'm pretty sure I have a slight problem with buying books. I can't help myself, okay? I love new books. If you haven't seen my last video, it was a book haul. I bought 18 new books, so I would suggest watching that video first. I feel like although it's a slight addiction, if buying books is the issue, I'll take it, okay? It could be worse. As you can probably tell, it's a new day. It's actually an entire week later, and now that the TBR cart is built, it's time to go through all the books on my shelves and pull down all the books I have yet to read. Sadly, that's gonna leave me with far less books on my shelves. Over half of the books on these shelves are gonna be gone, which is gonna make for a lot less of an aesthetically pleasing bookcase. But I'm hoping that this will push me to prioritize reading more, because I could be reading way more. But oftentimes I'm telling myself that I don't have time for reading, when in reality, I'm just not prioritizing it. I'm putting TV shows first, I'm putting social media first, but it's time to make a change, okay? So let's pull all these books down, and maybe in another video I'll be trying to make something shake with what I have left, because it's not gonna be a lot, okay? So I separated all the books by genre, and let this be my official statement that I am on a book buying ban until I read at least half of these books, because clearly I have enough, okay? I don't need any more. Disclaimer, I did already make another purchase. I purchased like 14 or 16 new books. I know, okay? But Book Outlet was having their $5.99 fiction book sale, including hardcover books. And it's just like, when is the next time I'm gonna come upon brand new hardcover, even paperback for that matter, books for $5.99? I don't know, but I decided after seeing all the books I have yet to read that moving forward, if that sale comes up again, I'm gonna just pass, okay? Because I don't want to keep buying new books, reading those, and not getting to the old ones that I've already had. So let's jump into every single book on my physical TBR. So starting off with romance, I have Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, Minx by Sophie Lark, Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark, In It to Win It by Sharon C. Cooper, The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley, I have the first 2 books in the Magnolia Park series by Jessa Hastings, which are Magnolia Parks and Daisy Hates. The Last Goodbye by Fiona Lucas. The Romantic Agenda by Claire Can. A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. Bride by Allie Hazelwood. Drunk on Love by Jasmine Gullery. The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Happy Place by Emily Henry. Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. I have all 3 books in the A Part of Your World Interconnected Standalone series by Abby Jimenez, which are Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and Just for the Summer. Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. And The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. Moving on to the next genre, which is historical fiction. First up, I have The House of Eve by Sadiqa Johnson. Night Road by Kristen Hanna. Fly Away by Kristen Hanna. The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. And The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Last but not least, in the historical fiction category is The Attic Child by Lola J. Next up is fantasy. So first up, I have Powerless and Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I have the second book in the Legend War series, which is Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion. I have the last 3 books that have been released in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas, which are A Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and the book that is the most intimidating on my TBR, A Court of Silver Flames. Y'all, this book is over 750 pages. So, I'm gonna try to push this off as long as I can. Are you kidding me? Next up is literary fiction, and up first is The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Sherry Jones. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. The Collected Regrets of Clover by Mickey Brommer. The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. And In the Shadow Garden by Liz Parker. Next up is science fiction, and the first book is The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich. Then I have all 3 books of the Renegades trilogy by Marissa Meyer. First is Renegades. Next is Arch Enemies. And last is Supernova. Last but not least is my favorite genre, which are mysteries and thrillers. But we don't really have any room on the card for them, as you can see. So I'm gonna move some books to the back that I'm least interested in at the moment, and then we'll have some room for my favorites. So I think we're good. Now let's get into the last of the books. First up is Identity by Nora Roberts. First Light Wins by Ashley Elston. The Block Party by Jamie Day. Not So Perfect Strangers by L.S. Stratton. A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Jillian McAllister. Billy Summers by Stephen King. Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. All the Little Raindrops by Mia Sheridan. And last, I have the last 3 books in the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. First up is Killer Instinct, All In, and Bad Blood, which also includes the novella 12. So we got all the books on the carts, and although that was fun, I personally feel like next week's video is going to be so much more fun because I'm going to be using my TBR carts as well as my TBR prompt jar to pick my March reads. So if that interests you, be sure to come back next week, and thank you for watching.